Amber Heard is not being investigated for perjury in Johnny Depp's ongoing defamation case against her. Johnny warns Amber Heard to not waste court's time. The 35-year-old actress's lawyer, Elaine Bredoff, is denying reports that the Los Angeles Police Department is looking into whether she staged injuries and fabricated a crime scene following an alleged altercation between the former couple on May 20, 2016. Pirates of the Caribbean star Johnny Depp has been heavily featured in the spotlight as of late. His ongoing legal battle against ex-wife Amber Heard Aquaman has left the actor in some murky waters, after Amber Heard published an op-ed which is now being said to have not even been written by Heard. Regarding the abuse she faced from Depp, things took a turn for the Jack Sparrow actor. UK tabloid The Sun wrote about Depp with a critical light highlighting the abuse Amber described, to which Depp sued for defamation. Now Depp and Heard are undergoing a $150 million legal battle. The actor ended up losing the libel case, which triggered a downward spiral in his career. Depp first lost the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Warner Brothers asked Johnny Depp to step down from his role as Gellert Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts 3. Mads Mikkelsen is currently set to take over Depp's character in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Then, Disney followed the suit as Depp lost his role as Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean 6, a role which is now seemingly going to Margot Robbie in the new adaptation of now female-led franchise. After hearing about this appeal, Depp's lawyers called the movie a Hail Mary on Heard's lawyers, Elaine Charleston Bredoff part sounding seemingly confident that the United Kingdom ruling will not affect the court case that is underway between the two. This is also not the first time Heard has tried to get the $50 million defamation lawsuit dismissed, which may be putting the actress in a tough spot with Judge Penny S. Escarate. Although things were not looking good for Depp, some new evidence came to light recently from LAPD body camera footage which may help to corroborate Depp's story in his case against Heard. With that news, we recently discussed how Heard's attorneys have tried to toss Depp's $50 million defamation counter in the $150 million lawsuit due to his two losses in the United Kingdom court system. It seems that Heard is on thin ice with the judge due to her consistent motions to dismiss. For now, the next aspect of the trial will not take place until the summer as a hearing, but the actual case will not enter the court system until the spring of next year. The statute of limitations for perjury in California is 3 years and has long since expired, so an investigation, much less charges, much less a conviction, much less jail time are impossibilities. Bredoff said during a private hearing on Friday morning, which was reportedly by Radar Online. In light of the false investigation reports, Heard's lawyers requested a motion for dismissal of the 57-year-old actor case against her, which was heard at Fairfax, Virginia court. The London-filled star would face a probable maximum sentence of 4 years in jail if she were to be found guilty of perjury. Bredoff also asserted in Virginia court that LAPD has repeatedly denied there's an investigation of Amber Heard. She claimed that the department does not even investigate perjury ever. Amber and Johnny's rancorous legal battle has played out in the courts and the media after Heard filed for divorce in May 2016 following the infamous alleged fight. Amber said that Depp hurled a phone at her and trashed their Los Angeles apartment in drunken rage, later releasing photos showing bruises on her face. She testified against him in his suit against the Sun's parent company News Group newspaper after an article in the paper deemed him a wife-beater. The judge sided with the defense, saying that there was evidence that Depp was abusive. In early 2019, the Washington Post published an op-ed by Heard detailing the domestic violence that she alleges she experienced at the hands of Depp. Johnny went on to sue her for defamation. The LAPD appeared to corroborate her assertion, with a rep telling Radar Online that they had never heard of the department investigating a perjury case before. Bredoff also argued that Heard would face additional emotional distress if the lawsuit were to continue. She told Judge Penny Escarate that the case would result in more intentional fabrications and deliberate misinformation trying to confuse the public, prejudice the jury, inflict harm on Amber Heard, and incite Depp fans to violence. Amber's attorney also listed other reasons why the case should be dismissed, including the financial burden that both parties had and would continue to incur, with each allegedly spending $20 million in legal fees. Depp's recent court loss and his defamation lawsuit against British newspaper The Sun, the waste of judicial resources, and the delay in the court proceedings amid the COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown. Bradoff also slammed Depp's lawyer, Adam Waldman, declaring that he was trying to stir up the press and prejudice a future jury. At the end, Amber's team emerged victorious as Ascarati granted their request to dismiss for a third time in the event that she may be missing something. However, she did warn Heard that she would be sanctioned if it was found that she wasted the court's time. The pair met on the set of the 2011 film The Rum Diary, in which they both starred, and began dating in 2012 before marrying in February 2015. Their divorce was finalized in January 2017, with Amber pledging to donate the $7 million settlement she received to charity. Johnny Depp assaulted his ex-wife Amber Heard a dozen occasions, putting her in fear for her life. During 3 of them, a high court judge has ruled. Mr. Depp sued the publisher of The Sun for libel over a 2018 article which labeled him a wife-beater. The Hollywood star took legal action against News Group newspaper, or NGN, over the 2018 column by the newspaper's executive editor Dan Wooton, which referred to overwhelming evidence that he attacked Ms. Heard, 34, during their relationship. In a ruling on Monday, Mr. Justice Nicole dismissed the Pirates of the Caribbean star's claim, saying NGN had proved what was in their article to be substantially true. The judge said, "I have found that the great majority of alleged assaults of Ms. Heard by Mr. Depp have been proved to the civil standard." Mr. Justice Nicole said he was not persuaded that an alleged incident of violence in Los Angeles in December 2014 constituted a physical assault of Ms. Heard by Mr. Depp. He also said that he could not rule that an alleged incident in LA in November 2015 had been proven because it was not put to Mr. Depp in cross-examination. However, he found that 12 of the 14 alleged incidents of domestic violence relied on by NGN did occur. The judge found that Mr. Depp put Ms. Heard in fear of her life during what the actress described as a 3-day hostage situation in Australia in March 2015, as well as on the Eastern and Oriental Express in Southeast Asia that August, and again in LA in December of the same year.